really, really slowly sip on it, savor every single sip. Let's actually sip it together. Oh my God, it is so good. Hey guys, so this is how I make my morning coffee. It is now 8:30 a.m. I actually wake up at 7 a.m. every morning, but I usually don't like to sit down and enjoy my coffee until later. So around 8:30 or whenever I'm finally free from Simba, I will make this cup of coffee, and I treat it seriously because this cup of coffee is like one of my highlights of the day. Get my ice cubes and I throw it in my cup. These are the pods that I drink. I only drink these ones now. Diavolitto, I think this is their strongest espresso pods. Yeah, so I put this in the machine. So you basically, and then you just press the button at the top. Good morning, SB fam. So I'm going to start off this beautiful morning with my daily cup of joe, except it's iced and it's an espresso. So I actually learned recently that basically an Americano is just a watered down iced espresso. Water, my espresso, and by the way, you see that layer of foam over there? You see that? So that foam comes naturally with the espresso pod. And this is why I love Diavolitto's, because it has extra foamy goodness. What I do every morning is I press that button twice, but I don't change the pod. I keep one pod, but I get the most out of it by clicking the button twice. So that's a major trick that I love doing. I save money by having more coffee, and I also get more coffee without more pods. That's basically the same thing. But anyways, and then I just add water to my espresso, like so. And it's basically an Americano now. But I love it a little bit watered down just because Diavolitto's are extremely strong in taste, in robustness, and also in caffeine. So I just enjoyed this throughout the morning. Within like 2 to 3 hours, I'll just really, really slowly sip on it, savor every single sip. Let's actually sip it together. Oh my God, it is so good. The complexity, oh my gosh, is amazing. Also, your whole kitchen will smell delicious, like this coffee aroma because of the machine. I'm going to be posting every single day just an excerpt of me playing one of my favorite pieces. Also, whatever you guys want to hear, you guys can always request, and I might actually play it. Today, I'll be playing Wallstein in my robe, just because it's playing in pajamas day, it's a Sunday. And I have a full face of makeup because Steak and Butter Guy is gonna be coming back from Seattle today. We haven't been together for the past 2 weeks, so I really miss him and I just wanna look really nice for him. Anyways, let's go to the piano.
With my coffee. Yeah, I love my piano room because it is so huge. The acoustics are gorgeous.
Okay, so I'm currently sitting at the piano. I usually decide what I want to play pretty much when I sit at the piano for my opus bella, like for my Instagram and stuff. But today I really, really want to play Beethoven's Wallstein, either that or third movement of Tempest, but I think I'm going to go with Wallstein just because I'm really in the mood for that. Something very energetic and exciting, very driven and moving forward. So here's a little sneak peek. You'll hear all of it on Opus Bella. Go follow me there. So you see all that foam? Literally the best. it is now 4:04 p.m. as you can see right here, and I am going to be making my OMAD. So right here I have the ingredients for my carnivore muffins, which I've been making every single day. I will be eating this whole carton of eggs. I eat 12 eggs a day. Frankie's free-range meats, grass-fed ground beef with meat byproducts. As you can see, there's not only beef, also there is heart, liver, kidney, which is freaking amazing. And I do not taste the organs in this one. It is so good, guys. I've been doing this every day. A whole pound of beef with 12 eggs and a side of frozen liver. This is veal liver, grass-fed, grass-finished. I just froze it. I'm gonna thaw it a little bit, but still keep it semi-frozen and eat it like a chocolate bar. Okay, and this is what I'm working with for now. Let's make the muffins. Okay guys, so while I make my muffins, I'm going to just chat with you about a little update on how I'm fasting these days. So I really want to move my OMAD earlier in the day. So what I've been doing is each day I've been fasting just a little shorter, like instead of 23 hours, I'll fast 22 hours, 21 hours each day to slowly shift my OMAD earlier in the day. So as you can see right now, it's only afternoon, 4 p.m. And I'm having my OMAD. If you've been following me, you all know that I love eating my OMAD really late at night, like sometimes as late as 11 p.m. And I realized that maybe it's not so good for when I'm sleeping. I'm still, you know, digesting all the steak and protein, fat, trying to eat earlier so I have more time to digest and move around to, you know, burn off any extra food sitting in my stomach. And hopefully it'll help me sleep better. Which, I mean, I have already noticed. Eating now around afternoon and having like 7 hours to digest, I definitely can go to bed without feeling like I have a rock in my stomach. I definitely noticed that I can sleep better. I fall asleep much faster too, actually. And I'll actually feel sleepy earlier. So I like that because then I can get in bed by 10 p.m. and then wake up nice and alert and energized by 7 a.m. So that's what I've been doing. I do recommend that you ladies and gentlemen eat your OMAD earlier in the day, at least no later than 7 p.m. Because I made a mistake of eating like 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m. But I built that habit mostly because I was in school in New York City, so I would spend the whole entire day at school practicing, going to class, teaching, and I wouldn't get home to eat until 8, 9 p.m. anyways. So now that I'm home with family and I have the freedom to, you know, build my schedule however I want, I can just eat right now, which is a very nice pleasure and gift. If you want to know how to make my carnivore recipe, my carnivore muffins, it's up on my YouTube channel. I will link it right here, also down there. So yeah, I've been eating about 1 pound of meat and organs with a side of more meat if I'm still hungry. So I'm gonna be seeing if I'm still hungry after this meal. But I'm having 12 eggs today as well, so that probably should fill me up a lot. Yeah. Okay, so the eggs that I have left over, I will be scrambling my special technique. Oops, oh no. So I have this big chunk of raw butter left and I'll be using this to cook the eggs with. This is Organic Pasture's raw unpasteurized unsalted butter. Okay, so I have my butter melting right now. Let it grease up the pan. I'm gonna have some really buttery eggs today. Okay, that was about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm just gonna crack all of the eggs into the pan. Like that. It's okay if they break because I'll be scrambling them anyway. Now guys, I really like to scramble my eggs after I have cracked them into the pan because I let the egg whites cook a little bit and then I start mixing everything up so the yolks can stay as raw as possible because all of the nutrients and beautiful vitamins, skin healthy stuff is in the yolks, But the problem is the egg whites are hard to digest if it's not cooked. So this way is perfect. Okay, so here's a trick for the impatient ones like me. Just blast the egg whites on high for no more than a minute, and then bring it down to like low, medium, and then you scramble. You see how the yolks are still very much raw, but the egg whites are really quite cooked. This way, when you scramble, it's gonna be perfect balance, really yummy and juicy, super yolky, but also very digestible. So just keep scrambling like so. Oh, look at that color, guys. Only Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs has this color. If you can't find Vital Farms, make sure it's pasture-raised. Right, Simba? Right, Simba? Every time I cook, he's literally at my feet, either sitting or trying to jump up and eat. I swear. Simba? Chicken? Yep. Anything that he can eat is called chicken, okay, guys? I've trained him to just realize any type of food is called chicken. I don't know why, it's just very convenient. It's Tommy, my ears. Okay guys, so here's the finished product of the scrambled eggs. As you can see, it's quite gooey with cooked whites, and I purposely scramble it super lazily. As you can see, there's like chunks of whites and yolk. I love that because it gives it extra texture and different like tastes in each bite. I don't know. Also, I'm lazy. Baby boy, you want some chicken? Sit. Simba, sit. Look at that. Anytime he hears the word chicken, he'll do anything. Pa. Pa. Good boy. You good kisses, good kisses. Okay, the 20 minutes are up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm filming on my iPhone because my camera totally died. But since I'm pretty much done cooking, just take a look at these beauties. I love how they're different shapes. They're unique and beautiful in their own ways, embracing their curves. Okay, so I'm just gonna take these out, let it cool on my plate, and then devour all of the food that you saw. So guys, this is what I eat in a day. Sorry that this part can't be filmed on my camera. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are staying meat fueled and happy and healthy. I'll see you guys in the next video. SBG out.